TriBeta goes to Athens 2012. So I came out, the students are all at the meeting, I came back to check out. I'm going to show you a little bit of the drive from the hotel to the venue. So here we go. I don't even know if you can hear me. We're driving up close to the University of Georgia. This is the TriBeta 2012 meeting. Now kids, this is not dangerous at all to videotape while you're driving. In fact, with my other hand, I'm texting, drinking a cup of coffee. Oops, comes a truck. And eating a chili dog. So here we go. I've turned into the University of Georgia. We're coming down the big hill. It's absolutely a very beautiful campus. We'll be at the TriBeta venue in just a second, unless I run into somebody. Otherwise, we'll be there soon. They're obviously in classes now. The University of Georgia students just don't look as smart as the Florida Tech students. You know, I hate to say that because they look fine, but just a different student. They do have a pretty campus. There we go. So we're gonna go up that big hill and turn left. So we're back. I'm going up the hill here to the conference center. I had Tyler helping me earlier, so now I'm wondering if I can find it. I think I can, but I'm not 100% sure. Oh, there we go. I recognize this. So we're turning left into here. You'll see, we swing by, you'll see the conference building, and then the parking garage. I was parked in there earlier and scraped all the red paint off the top of the van because it's just a little bit shorter than the van height. Just kidding, facilities. Alright. There we go. Now I gotta push the button here. So I'm back. We're gonna go up the parking garage. You can see it's nice and scary because the van is almost as tall as, well, I guess you can't see that, but for Michael Grace, who is responsible for this van, it's got to be pretty scary. Alright, let's see. Looking for a space. Who would have thought that the University of Georgia students came to class on a Friday? I'm shocked. Completely shocked. It's about noon, so these people ought to be leaving to go get lunch. That's their problem. Here we go. There, look at that. Got a space. Very nice one too. Okay, I'll be back. So here we are, TriBeta is at the ASB TriBeta meeting. They're here. They're here without their normal advisor. Everybody's discombobulated. It's been very brutal.
Awesome.
Kim's over there. She's giving her poster. She was quite nervous. We know she's going to do a great job. Stephanie has been smiling for the last 27 hours straight. Here we are practicing. Tyler's asking the tough questions. If he makes her cry, I'm not going to take him back home. Yeah, I see he's ruined it for her now. He's getting down and dirty with tough questions. We are TriBeta now. I begged Kim to let me videotape her. She was very resistant.
Well, I studied yellow rat snakes as predators of endangered Florida So it's largely based on a study done in the Kennedy Space Center's Merritt Island National Wildlife Refuge that found yellow rat snakes the main predator of scrub jays. So my work consisted of a behavioral experiment as well as visual analysis to try to determine the census data to better understand how they attract the nests so successfully.
Wow, you're a pro. This is perfect.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to make you do the whole thing. I just thought you would like a little bit.
That introduction was nice.
Just a half an hour more, and then we're done, Kim. Okay. Thank you, guys. So here we are with Stephanie and her poster. I know this is embarrassing. You should never bring your father to the thing, Stephanie. Just kidding. So she's going to tell me all about her poster. Anne survived earlier, and so did Kim. So, Dr. Grace, everybody's doing a great job. Now we're going to learn about Stephanie's research. All right, Stephanie, here we go. Anne is telling Stephanie about her poster. I've talked to everybody. They're all doing a great job. You can go ahead. Yeah, we're just goofing around. So I'm super impressed, Dr. Grace.
Hi, so my name is Karolyn Burns. I study at Florida Institute of Technology, and I'd like to thank you all for coming. This is my presentation. Tetrapteris albitus is a white marlin. I think that's pretty cool. So these are quite an overexploited species, switching over to fish larvae as quickly as they can because they want to grow and develop as quickly as possible. First of all, to avoid being eaten by ones that are a little bit bigger than them. And also, the Sargasso Sea has a lot of it, but it's a very, very common macrophyte in the ocean waters, and it occurs all throughout the Atlantic.
So you find it in the Caribbean?
Yes, you will find it all over the place, just floating in the water. A lot of aquatic organisms are very widespread like that. Any other questions?
You mentioned 8.
Non-native fishes.
All right, thank you. I say I'm Howard Sloan from FIT, and I'm here to do a talk on native fish species found in Florida. So what is the concern about these non-native species? Well, first off, they are able to spread disease and pathogens. They're able to lower water quality, affect the fish community structure. They can change the trophic dynamics or the food web that they're thrown into.
Similarity if you compare specialists to specialists or generalists to generalists?
It really depends on the species. I mean, there's multiple factors that go into this. We have the location where their native range is, as well as the abundance of prey that they feed on in that area that they're introduced to. I mean, there's so many factors. And of course, Dr. Carroll, who is our last-minute fill-in advisor, he got us here in one piece, so let's hope he has a repeat performance on the way home. And lastly, Sigma Xi, who provided funding for my...
Will be Ashley Milan from the Florida Institute of Technology, and she'll be presenting the abundance and dispersal of cephalopod paralarvae in the Florida current. Ashley?
Good afternoon, everyone. Like she said, I'm Ashley Milan, and I will be talking about cephalopod paralarvae today in the growth stage. Basically, after they hatch, that's the way the adult will look. The only changes that they will undergo is basically going to be physiological changes. So before I actually go into the distribution and transfer of this paralarvae, I fight with tweezers. It was a very interesting process, but it got done. Sadly, I couldn't participate in the actual plankton toes themselves. Thank you.